Hi and welcome to Tabletop Gaming. This review is of 300 Earth and Water and was written by Christopher Eggett for the issue 55 of Tabletop Gaming magazine. The Battle of Thermopylae, or the one from the film 300, a successful sequel to the Battle of Marathon of Chocolate Bar fame, has been extensively mined for tabletop gaming. This outing is a tight war on a board affair that mixes the best bits of light wargaming with the strategic sweeps of good old ruckus. Plus, you'll even get to throw quite a lot of dice, which is the guilty pleasure of this kind of game. One player takes control of the Spartans with superior military strength, but not the numbers. The other player gets the Persians, attempting to swarm across the Mediterranean and outnumber the Greeks to a point of submission. Each side gets a number of points to spend on their turn, more for the Persians, less for the Greeks, you get the idea, but these are spent buying land and sea forces, drawing cards, and in the case of the Persians, creating a pontoon bridge to cross by land. Players take turns either playing the event on the card, sometimes marking off a leader on the board for one-use cards, or moving their armies, the latter of which can be done by moving an army as far as they like through areas under their control up to an empty or enemy city, which is when the fighting starts. You roll dice up to 3 for each unit in the city. The highest roll wins, and a single unit is removed from the other side. Persians, except in special circumstances, such as when a card event is played, can only roll as high as a 4 compared to the possible 6 of the Greeks. This makes the sense of attrition as the Persians hit various Greek meat grinders, and the rounds and rounds of rolling have to be contended with feel very real. In this respect, it sometimes feels a little bit like a straight-up light dice game when a huge Persian army hits a roadblock. For a few readers, the sometimes excessive dice rolling might be a downside, but it's genuinely dramatic to turn the tide from a strong Spartan garrison down to a single unit, which may still be able to hold out against the Persians. The event cards are downright mischievous too. For example, a Persian card, which allows 3 new units to appear when a Persian army loses a battle, makes for amusing plays, or the bonus attack at the start of the battle for the Greeks makes for jolly gotchas. The card play uses the take turn player cards until both players pass mechanic, which allows for some tactical responses in the moment. Of course, winning the game isn't just about overrunning the enemy. At the end of each of the 5 turns, all non-home cities are worth a point, with the difference added to the swinging victory points tracker. If you can keep your supply lines open, you need to feed everyone left after the bloodshed, and stave off enough enemy attacks, there's a slim chance you can throttle them out of advancing. That's if they don't mount a wild naval attack and break your supply line closer to home, making all of your armies topple. It's rare for us to bump into a wargame that fits on extremely small tables and in boxes that could be mistaken for a special edition DVD case, and 300 packs a huge amount of war into that tiny space. Should you play it? Yes. Big war, little box, occasionally dramatic, sometimes a little bit silly, and all done in 30 minutes. What's not to love? Thanks so much for listening. You can read that review on our website. I will pop the link in the description, and you can also check out an interview with the creator in the magazine itself, which is issue 55. All the links will be below. Thanks so much for watching. Give us a like if you enjoyed this, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Have a great day.